Welcome to my pitch that's centered around serverless technology and cloud computing. So, what is serverless? So, when we think of serverless, we can think of it as an analogy between a car that you buy or rent versus a taxi. So, oftentimes that car is just sitting there and you aren't using it even though you paid for it. Well, with the taxi, you only pay for it when you use it and as much as you use it. And that's the key difference. When companies buy computing resources, oftentimes they sit around and waste money when they aren't being used. But with serverless, they only pay for as much as they use. So here's some background. 65%. That's how much the director of operations at Coca-Cola said they would save by switching to serverless. 90%. That's how much faster certain T-Mobile applications are with serverless. And 8,000 is the increase in the number of events per second that serverless enabled Thomson routers. But while serverless sounds good, there are certain challenges associated with moving to serverless. There are a variety of services to choose from, which means it can be difficult to implement an architecture that is best optimized for your team. There are certain best practices that we need to watch out for as well. And what that means that is that it could take a while to reiterate and come to the best solution for your team yet again. And cost optimization is another issue because even though serverless technology comes with the innate benefit of reducing money, if not used properly, you would fail to realize those benefits. So this is where I want to introduce SAI, serverless AI. SAI will save millions by making serverless migration quick and effortless. But here's how it works. So first, teams would use a dashboard to input basic information such as expected traffic and permission hierarchy. The fine-tuned large language model that we have would then outline the architecture that is best suited for the application and provision the necessary services or resources. And another model that we have would then translate the code that the team already owns into for a serverless environment, emphasizing aspects such as modularity. We would then deploy the code out in a development environment and let teams decide what to tweak. But how would we make money? Because SAI will continuously grow and develop, a model that's best suited for us is a SaaS model. That's based on feature usage and the number of teams enrolled. So while that initial migration might cost more, the features will cost less over time. So the incentive for this is driven by benefits such as continuous cost optimization from side during new feature rollouts. So when a team rolls out a new notification feature or subscription feature, or any other feature, because SAI is integrated into the system, it'll know what to optimize before they roll out that feature. And that could save them money, which would give them the incentive to subscribe to our model. Where do we fit in the market? So in the beginning, we aim to cater to companies that are smaller and or have less complexity in systems so that we can create a strong basis for our models. We can then gradually grow this over time to more complex systems. And the cloud computing market is projected to grow by $461 billion by 2025. So even a small percentage of that market will be enough for growth. And this also means that there's a huge market to capitalize on. And last thing, when you think of serverless, I want you to think SAI.